Hello guys, I'm Seb from the Magic Crypto World, and today I'm gonna talk about Ethereum and its price. Right, so at the beginning I'd just like to show you some important relevant information for today. Uh, the price is at around $308 per Ethereum, and uh, it's much better than a few weeks ago was. But I would like to ask you guys to sell less Ethereum, as if you sell less, the price will rise. I'm telling you this because of a few reasons. You can see here, these guys would like to sell, these guys would like to buy. Much less people would like to buy Ethereum than people who would like to sell. And as you can see here, 310, more than 4,000, no, 3,000 Ethereum uh, are waiting to be sold. That volume is is huge. So these sellers, and I think miners especially, would really like to put the keep the Ethereum price down, and it's not good. So miners should keep their Ethereum. Miners should sell only that amount what they need to cover their costs, and that's it. And there are many other points where you can invest your Ethereum. But before we go to the investing point where you can invest your Ethereum, I'd like to talk you with about another thing. It's only Reddit, yeah. But after the dev meeting, there was an update on Ethereum mining, and here in this article, I'll put the link in the description below. You will be able to see what they will do, especially this date is very important. After 2006, 17, or 24th of August, they will drop an Ethereum difficulty bomb, which means that you will be able to mine 20% less Ethereum than you would do it now, than you do now. So, and then there will be another one on 24th, and on 31st of October, 24th of September, 31st of October. So basically, what this means, you will be able to mine less and less Ethereum till for some it won't be rentable to mine. So this thing and this thing goes together in terms of, if you mine an Ethereum now and if you will hold it till that point or even longer, the price is more than likely that it will go high. The inflation of the Ethereum will will decrease. So from that point, because the supply is not secured anymore, it's not that much like it is now, Ethereum will start to rise. And these guys would like, who, for those who doesn't know, these guys would like to sell, and these guys would like to buy Ethereum. And if you can see it here at $310, there are 2,000 Ethereums to be sold. It's just insane. So don't get me wrong, guys, but 340 is a huge volume staying in the way of the Ethereum price at the moment. And this is not right. Many of these guys are all miners. I'm not saying that all of them, but many of them are miners. So what I suggest you to do is to cover your expenses with Ethereum if you want to, but even if you can't, so if you don't want to, then you can cover those expenses with other amounts, um, and invest in something different. Not to rely only on mining, on Ethereum's price, not to rely only on one thing. Have more pillars, stand on them. So what I'm saying is that here you can, for example, you can buy You can buy yourself in an ICO. You can buy tokens with which you can multiply your amount if you choose correctly. I will have some more videos about this in the future. So what I'm saying is that you can diversify in terms of you go for to have a good ICO or even more, or just test the water with $100, and then you'll see where you can get. Then the other thing is BitConnect, which many people would say is a scam. I truly believe in it. You can do 1% in average a day, 0.9% in average a day on your amount. That's another source of income. And the other source of income would be, for example, to start to mine on Genesis mining, because that will reduce the risk of not having enough equipment, of not having uh, enough Ethereum. So you can increase the amount. So if you take the Ethereum out from here, you put that in a ICO, then you that comes out well. You don't sell all, but you sell a part. You invest in the. So at the end of the day, at the end of the circle, your one Ethereum will worth 5 or 10 Ethereums easily without any problems. So just be more wiser. You don't have to cash out immediately everything, and that will drive the Ethereum price where it really should be at the moment. It will go higher and higher and higher, and then your Ethereum, what you mined quite hardly, will worth more. So take my advice. I really hope that helped, and thanks for watching. In the future I'll have more videos about everything related to crypto. Bye.